So, of course, mixed reactions from the sentencing today, and emotions certainly run high. We wanted to check in with our A-plus panelist, Lisa Durden, who we know has a strong opinion, well, on a lot of things, and I'm sure this case in particular.
As you know, Bill, I pump my fist for Black folks when we are being harmed, mistreated, and misused. But unfortunately, I cannot ride with Black folks on this thing about Bill Cosby. A lot of Black people are very angered by him being prosecuted for rape because the whole big thing about Bill Cosby is his legacy. His legacy. He was the American dad. He had the Cosby Show. All of that is true. But so my attitude is this: don't do the crime if you can't do the time. So a lot of Black folks have kicked my back in because I agree with him going to prison. I don't care how old he is.
Lisa, I'll see you in studio on Friday. Thanks. Joining us now, two other members of our A-plus panel for tonight's show. We've got Allison Young, Republican strategist, and Bill Caruso, Democratic strategist.
Hey, Bill.
Bill, let's start with you.
Yes,
Bill,
sir.
Forgetting the emotion for a moment, from everything we've heard, the judge was in line with about 8 in 10 of convictions of this sort, giving him basically knowing he's going to serve between 2 and 3 years if he's got good behavior. Well, fair, and do you think that that satisfies? Has justice been served, in your opinion?
Yes, fair, no, from sort of the mob rule justice, because I think what we're not focusing on, and we shouldn't in a court of law, but we're not focusing on all the other allegations that are out there. And I think people are going to look at this and say, only 3 years, only, whatever for this. But that was not what the case was about. The case was about a very specific set of charges, and I think, yes, I think justice was served in that sense.
Allison, to that point, you heard some legal experts weighing in, we've heard this throughout the day, saying that this is an appealable case because the judge allowed a conversation in front of the jury about 60 other accusations which had nothing to do with what he was on trial for in the sense of criminal justice.
Sure, and you see this with when celebrities get convicted of crimes, people with means will file an appeal. In this case, I think that there's solid legal footing for that. We don't know all the judge's reasons for allowing all those allegations, but what Bill said about justice being served here, I disagree with. He was convicted on 3 counts. That could have been 30 years. They already reduced it to possibility of 10. Now knowing that he'll serve 2 to 3, I think it's a punch in the gut to the victim.
I think the judge did right today, based on all the facts, based on what was in front of him. He has a sexual predator status now attached to him. That's a really damning thing for the man that was celebrated as America's father for a long time.
Bottom line, there's over 60 victims, over 60 alleged crimes, and he's going to crime, and he's going to serve 2 to 3 years. It's not good.
Of course, he is 81 years old.
Yep.
So, okay, we'll see. Thanks, guys.